So, it's this scrub again. He's going to lead his boring rain again. And I'm going to lead with, I'm pretty sure what I led with the last time we faced each other. This is a different PC. We're using the same teams, so this is effectively the second match in a best of 3. So here, I'm going to make the move that I tried to make in our first match, and switch out to Suicune rather than Scrafty. So this is what would have happened in that other match. Here we go, he's going to, well, I'm going to waste time by Mega Evolving my Venusaur, because I definitely don't want that thick fat or anything to take those Ice Beams. So there we go, Mega Evolution. So he is going to Scold my Suicune, and obviously get the burn, because this guy can only win through hacks. So there we go, and he Scalds again. So that was a much better switch than Scrafty was the last time I did this, and I still get Sludge Bomb off onto this Ludicolo, doing a nice chunk. It's definitely a 2-hit KO. No poison, of course not. Can't get any hacks against this guy. But the burn puts me into the Citrus Berry range, which is nice, because I should survive a Giga Drain after this. But here, he's going to switch out his Politoed, because I can get up a Tailwind. So he's going to switch out his Scizor. And he's going to... Ooh, look at the shiny ribbon. He's going to Giga Drain the Suicune, but I'm going to survive that. Would I be in Skull in the rain range? I don't think so. So I would have got up the Tailwind. And because of that, I thought he would switch out Politoed. So I Skulled it. And I get a lot of damage onto this Sizzle, thanks to the rain boost. I get Sludge Bomb onto Ludicolo, still no poison, of course not. Right there, I've taken 25 damage with the burn, so I can't take another hit of burn, and that comes into play later on. So here comes my Scrafty, intimidating this Sizzle, which is really nice, not so important on the Ludicolo, he's not going to fake out again. So, he's going to Scold onto my Suicune, which is very nice, because it would have knocked out anyway, and it catches the switch, but no burn, thankfully. Giga Drain onto this Ludicolo, and get a useless crit, because, you know, when I get hacks, it's pointless. Well, can't really say that after the last match, but, you know, against this guy, I never get any hacks. And he gets the Swords Dance, putting him at +1. So the Scizor can actually do significant damage here. So I'm obviously going to fake out, right? He can just double protect. So, switch out Scrafty into the Suicune, and because I take 25 from burns, I'm going to die to this burn. So this is effectively sacking the Suicune on the double protect. I'm going to just protect just in case he doesn't... There we go. Protects all round. His Scizor goes for the protect and can't because it's the last one. But now, Suicune goes down to the burn, and I bring in my Scrafty again, and I can now fake out this Talonflame freely. So, he knows that. He's not going to leave his Talonflame in, surely. So here we go, especially with the Intimidate onto both of them. So Sizzle's at neutral, Talonflame's at -1 now, so he's going to switch out his Talonflame. Brings in the Politoed. So I am going to fake out onto the Scizor instead of the Talonflame. He's going to protect, because he didn't get it off last time, so he's free to protect from this fake out. And I Giga Drain the Talonflame. So I get a lot of damage onto this Politoed. So it's definitely a 2-hit KO. It's going to be really nice. Politoed's going to go down. Bullet Punch at neutral. It's not going to do that much. It's a 3-hit KO from the HP I was on. And because the rain disappeared, I survive, which is really nice. Leech Seed onto the Scizor. And I'm going to knock off the Politoed just in case the Talonflame wanted to come back in. Didn't think it would, but that was just in case. I didn't really need the health back with the Drain Punch. So, here's the Leech Seed. It's probably got... It can survive 3 more Leech Seeds, it looks like, from that range. So he's down to his last 2. In comes Talonflame. So he can't knock out my Venusaur in 1 hit with a Brave Bird. So he's going to Flare Blitz my Scrafty. In case I switched into Thundurus, Flare Blitz would have done more damage, and he was the fastest anyway. So Flare Blitz made sense. He's got the Life Orb, so he's not banded or anything. He can't knock out my Venusaur. And I Giga Drain the Scizor, and apparently I put it into exactly Leech Seed KO range. He gets the Bug Bite off. I've got no Berry, he's not healing. It's not going to do that much at neutral, and I do exactly enough with Leech Seed to knock out the Scizor. And I've got Thundurus in the back, so I've pretty much locked down this game. Because he can't knock out my Thundurus in 1 hit. And he's just going to... I let him Brave Bird my Venusaur. I could have been cheeky and protected, but there was no point. So he's going to knock out Venusaur, take a load of recoil, and I'm just going to knock him out with my Wild Charge. So, that's effectively a best of 3-1 against this guy, who's terrible at this game. Don't go and check out his channel that I'm going to put in the description at all. He's just the worst. So, 2-0 in the PC, not bad. I'm feeling quite good with this team, even though it's a different style to what I usually play. This is why I'm using it. I'm testing out a different play style with a random choice band Thundurus because it would be fun. So, on to the next match.